We are live.
What's going on, guys?
Everybody to the Saturday show. Welcome David and Patrick to the panel. The link is in the chat, and I did send a link to You Dizzy and Hazy Days. So saw You Dizzy was on Jimmy C the other day. So yeah. Hang on. The other day. And so there. Yep. Okay. Yep. There we go. Anthony
said he'll be on. He's got a shower and cook dinner. He says he'll hop on during cooking.
Okay.
There's been a lot of that going on the last couple of days cooking. I did steaks today.
Well, I did what I've commonly referred to as Hawaiian Thanksgiving yesterday. And in 2000, and I'll explain it, David, in 2007, I took everybody to Hawaii. I took Pat, I took T-Dub, I took my mother-in-law, and I took T-Dub's fiance, Chrissy, at the time. Now, and we stayed on Kauai. And so for Thanksgiving, what we did is we went and got some sliced turkey, bottled gravy, box stuffing, box mashed potatoes, biscuits, or dinner rolls in the package. And
Hawaiian rolls.
Hawaiian rolls, and that was our Thanksgiving dinner because we were there Thanksgiving.
Cool. I'm putting up a gym in the garage now too.
That's cool. Hey, that did it. That was Thanksgiving dinner.
So last night it was me and Nancy actually had to leave because she had to go to work. So all I did was go into Boar's Head oven gold turkey breast. I got about 4 or 5 thick slices of that. And we went back to the box mashed potatoes, jar gravy, box stuffing, a veggie, and that was our dinner. And I made homemade rolls. I did somewhat make homemade rolls. So yeah.
Well, I ate at friends.
Shit on stuff.
She did baked potato. She did something completely different. No turkey, baked potatoes with Salisbury steak, and this was made in the crock pot with green bean casserole and carrots. A very simple dinner. And I took a key lime pie over, and that was it. And it was
okay.
That's a lot of money.
And it's like, catching up with a retired buddy from work. He retired last year. We did a retirement party for him. Not a big party. We took him out to dinner.
Yeah.
But
Hazy, it's the links in the chat, and I sent you one on Hangouts.
Sweetie.
So you're welcome to join us.
Well, Pat, I hope you have an easier time of finding a place, and I may not move anywhere. I may just stay here. That's the uncertainty of it.
Yeah. That's the one we put in a little slider because I don't think we're going to be able to cut one in.
Johnny 5.
Hey. You get permission from your landlord to cut through the wall.
Links in the chat, Johnny, if you want to come on.
Yeah, the good thing is we're dealing straight with the owner, not the property management company or anything like that. So, well, it's the owner's wife, but because due to COVID, the owner's stuck over in Hong Kong, and his wife is here in the States.
Well, she might even do it for you. That's what Tom did. But a whole lot of stuff around here for me. I would say, well, can I do this and that? And she said, well, I'll send Tom over to do it for you. And I say, well, that makes I had great land people.
Yeah. I have a funny feeling these are going to be great landlords too. So,
yeah.
So
I've lived here for 6 years.
That's
awesome. Johnny, links in the chat if you want to join us.
Rents are so high. I wish I could find somebody I could trust to be a roommate. I'd like to try that. But I am a quiet person. I like my alone time.
Yeah.
But if it's a big enough space, maybe rent like a 3-bedroom. And you could do that around here for about $1,000, which wouldn't be bad if you divide the rent by, split the rent half and half.
Yeah. Hey, Johnny.
Good to see you.
What's
Hi,
happening?
David. Hi, Tom. Hey, PJ.
Howdy, what's up?
Oh, Tom's son.
Pat,
Good to see you.
Good seeing you too, sir. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Just
So-
watching the madness unfold over your end.
looks like today is a little celebration going on because Pat looks like he's got his new place to live.
Oh, good.
Always waiting on this email to put the deposit on it and for the email to come back, right?
Yep.
Hey, that's what you want. I've been here 7 years. I'm not moving from here. This is my last house. I love it here. So.
Yeah.
Only got one neighbour.
That's what I asked
I'm
Nancy.
probably only moving up one floor, so if
I
that works out.
Nancy a long time ago. She wanted to sell this place and move it since the boys have moved out. I mean, this is like 2 stories, 2-car garage, 2,400 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3 baths.
I had one of those.
She said, "You want to move?" And she looked at me.
Okay, mine's 3-bedroom.
She looked at me and she told me to go F myself, that she isn't moving anymore. And that's Air Force brat, and then the time she spent with me in the Air Force, and we
Yeah,
moved.
she'll have moved a lot of them, not she?
So she said
You're not shifting her from there then.
she'll crawl up those stairs, but she's staying here.
Tom, it's all your 2,400 square feet's finished. You don't have a basement, so
No basements in the van.
I had a single story with a 24 with a 1,400 square foot basement. So that house was a 2,800 square foot house if you count the basement.
Yeah,
I'm going to get a conservatory outside of this
Yeah,
house.
it's a huge house.
it's probably about 3 feet. Some places maybe 2 feet. Some places right on top. But it's bedrock. It's called caliche, and it's harder than heck to get out. I mean, it's if you sign a built-in swimming pool clause, they call it the caliche clause to hit the bedrock. That they have to jackhammer it out. So there are a few houses in Vegas with basements, which would be ideal because then you wouldn't have to heat or cool that at all.
It's like this place. I hardly have to heat or cool it. That's one of the things I miss about living in a basement. But here we have trouble with moisture in the basement.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to discover that the paint has already started the wall that's right behind this computer. Down
We've got
behind
boys
there,
in the
it's already
living room
started.
actually walking underneath, but apart from that,
Yeah.
there's no actual basement to this house.
Yeah, the paint's already peeling off the wall. They just came in and painted in here last year. It's already started to peel.
No, that's a lot of
Right.
then. They didn't dry the wall very well when they put paint.
Oh no, they did it all in one day. I mean,
You can't do that. You can't leave drying time between applications.
a couple of weeks or something like that.
Well,
They-
first you need to start with a dry wall.
Yeah, and PVA it to seal it, then paint it.
it looks like they sealed it with something, but they didn't. They left out the drying the wall out step.
Yeah, they didn't let it seal.
But they
You've got to
did.
seal the wall. You've got to seal the wall properly first and let it dry.
They did bring a dehumidifier that I've been using. So next summer I won't need the dehumidifier.
Next door, they put a porch on the front of the house because it's an outer wall, and they painted it white inside and like plastered it and everything. Well, that you can see it as winter comes. The moisture, you can actually see the paint on the walls around the bottom starting to flake off.
Yeah, you'd probably need to get you a dehumidifier and leave it out there in the wintertime. So
It's not my house; it's next door.
I got one for.
Not
It was about I didn't have to pay for it.
No
About 200. I don't know how it goes to pounds, but it was about $200.
So I guess we need to ask Johnny, when are you and Hazy going to Amsterdam?
And I'm refusing that vaccine, so if I don't take it, they might not leave and let me fly.
Vaccine's a bunch of crap anyway.
Yeah,
We've always
putting
been-
that in me.
I've always been taught you can't kill a virus, you can't vaccinate against the virus, you just have to treat the symptoms and let it ride. So
they're building massive factories to do it, all especially because it's so dangerous, isn't it? What do you think?
but yet the flu is more deadly. The
Yeah,
flu
exactly.
kills more people every year.
Yeah, well, go back and read the statistic. Like Pat said, go back and read the statistics on how many people died from getting the flu.
Try this one in UK. The NHS says they're too busy to do the figures for flu this year. They're too busy with COVID.
This
There you go.
This
That's
COVID
a
is.
question for you.
I'm sorry, Johnny Five. Didn't mean to talk over you, but this
All right.
COVID is 90% political.
It is.
Oh,
90%.
I'm not even hiding the fact.
I mean, people die every year from the flu. You know.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing that really gets me going is they're telling everybody stay home, and if you go out, wear a mask, do this and do that. You know, stay in self quarantine, all this and all this other garbage. Oh, by the way, get a flu shot. Well, if I'm in self quarantine, then what the fuck do I need a flu shot for?
Yeah. I've said no this year. I
I
used to
get one every year anyway, so I
I
want
just
to.
don't trust what's going on. So
I'd love
all
for
I need is vitamin
that to me.
D.
Well, that's all I would need is to get the flu to lower my
That's cool.
resistance. So then I make myself.
Strongest vitamin D you can get, and I felt absolutely fine since I've started taking it. I ain't even had a sniffle. High strength.
Hold on.
Feeling better now?
Here we go. Vitamin D.
Highest strength you can get.
Strontium. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay. All right.
And I ain't even had a sniffle or anything since I started taking them.
Well, the D is very good for you.
That's easy.
I take vitamin C. I take these in drinks.
See how much D was
We
in
don't have a
that
drop dead date to get out of here.
Take vitamin C.
Things that are political in our history: weapons of mass destruction and COVID.
Yeah.
Well, there's so much you don't know what to believe.
I took all social media. I've got rid of Facebook and all that, me, just to get out of the madness for a while. I've had enough. You're just bombarded constantly through news.
I just can't get rid of last.
social media. I've had enough.
Well, what Hazy sat there and said that Wales was in lockdown, and then he posted a video of him and the family all on a roller coaster.
They unlocked them about 2 weeks ago, and then they put us in lockdown. And then we come out of lockdown next week into they've done a tier system over it. It's a load of crap. We go straight into tier 3 Yorkshire. So we're in the highest band anyway. So nothing changes. We're still not supposed to go here, there, or whatever. Can't remember.
Okay.
I found a police officer in local town centre over there, so you can stick it all up your ass as far as I'm concerned.
Well, what they did, they more or less they sat there
We'll
and
find out tonight.
they cut your occupancy
Tired
load.
of all, like, do we need to just shut up? We need to find out.
50% occupant
I know, I'm
load,
talking
and then the
everybody.
governor came back and cut that 50% to 25%
I know.
occupant
I
load.
had it at the end of January, just before they announced it. I had every single symptom they described.
Yeah.
And about
I wonder what's going to
I had
happen.
a bad cough for 3 weeks, but after 2 weeks, the actual chest problems and the not feeling well, that subsided. But I still had the cough for about 3 weeks, though.
I wonder what they're going to do for New Year's here.
Well, they're letting us have 5 days, only if we go into a national lockdown for 25 days after. You know what it is? They never thought the British people would do as they were told, and now we are. They're like proper hitting us with it, but I'm not listening now, so I don't know. I'll keep my distance. My mum won't let me anywhere near her. She's just freaking out completely.
Yeah.
Because my mum went a holiday home when it all happened. My mum was stuck in a car about 5 months.
Where I have to go. I mean, it's like for me to build that bracket for that heater hose, I had to go to McFadden Dale, and I was looking for a 1/2 inch, probably almost 4 inches long steel bushing that I used to mount on the bottom of that Half Moon piece of pipe I had. And I had to go to McFadden Dale, and there was a guy standing there at the door. If you walked in without a mask on, he kicked you right back out. And
Yeah.
that's a big hardware place. I mean, that's huge
It's
hardware.
funny. I went to Lowe's today too to get my shelf liner or my drawer liner.
Yeah.
And you know how the retail establishments are supposed to be counting? There's nobody at the door counting, and the place was a fucking zoo.
We've
Yeah.
got a place called B&M. It's like your version of like Home Depot kind of thing.
Yeah, and this is kind of what Lowe's is. Lowe's is
No
the same
social
thing.
distancing, queuing out the door,
Yep.
crowded in the aisles to go. It's just total. And the wonder where it's at. If it is spreading, it's spreading in the supermarkets because there's no controlling them.
No, there isn't.
Not at all.
Supermarkets and gas pumps.
Yeah. You definitely wear rubber gloves.
I'm fed up a bit of people saying, "Will you stand on that spot, please?" I say, "Yeah." Do you want me to give me some crayons as well?
Give me something to do while I'm standing here.
My mask has got my logo on it, so I thought I might as well advertise.
Might as well.
I got 2 masks. I got
It's got that logo, that Johnny Five one. It's got that on it.
this one. This is one of them.
Hey,
Hey,
got a Leeds United one as well.
And this is the other one.
Uh-oh.
A little bit girly, that one, Tom. Do you wear that one with your little blue number?
all mine are just plain Jane masks.
Tracy's got them stupid, proper filtery ones, and then a white one. Looks like a duck.
Yeah, that's the ones work gave me. I got
I
a bunch
remember
I saw a picture of a big one with a big handlebar mustache on it, a mask with a big handlebar mustache on it, and then underneath it said "Mustache rides are free."
You seen that one with a ball gag and a strap?
Yeah.
He said I got kicked out. I don't know why. I mean, it must freak people out when you go in bank. You don't know who's robbing place and who's coming to make a deposit.
Thanks.
I'll tell you,
A lot of businesses like that aren't even open around here. You just
anything
your
an
appointment.
essential business over here is shut down. Tattooists, pubs, restaurants, unless they can serve do takeaways.
The restaurants are open. Not all.
Yeah.
Of them.
Eyes down. Unless they can provide takeout. No.
Restaurant
Sign me up, Tom.
25% occupancy.
And
All the pubs, all the gyms, all the restaurants, hotels, they're all shut down here at the moment.
Not here. The hotels are opening only for the weekends, it seems like.
Well, they had them open to start with, and then they had like an outbreak in the hotel where they had to shut a whole hotel down. So,
Yeah.
and tell people they couldn't leave. And we have got a lot of students stuck in halls of residence at the moment all over the country, all carrying on about going home for Christmas.
So, hey, Tom, thanks for having me up. Johnny,
Hey, Cap.
Yorkshire.
Good to see
David,
you.
what's up?
what's up? Not much.
Hey, Cat.
Cat's here. He's just away from the camera.
Okay. How you doing?
Good, and yourself?
I'm all right.
All right.
So, did you get your package?
It's supposed to be here today. That's what I'm looking right now.
Am I allowed to smoke on this show, Tom? You've got to ask these questions.
Yeah, you're allowed to smoke.
Go for it. Uh-oh. Now we're all in trouble.
Oh, dang.
Holy.
Dang.
21.
You must have heard me mention smoke.
Captain telling me it's out for delivery.
His package is out. He's got a package out for delivery.
I got
Oh,
a
yeah.
package out for delivery.
Happy
I don't even remember when it shipped out.
Happy Birdie Day yesterday. Sorry, I'm late.
Well, now I can make a mail call. Tom, I don't know exactly how to react to this.
Gemma. Hi, Gemma.
What?
This came
You want to do a mail call? Okay, here we go.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jim.
There you go.
I'm getting a delay here. Got that. 2 of those.
Your hand's over what it says. What's it say?
This is the one about the
Ruger bug.
the
Ryder
PW,
Is that?
and this is his logo.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
When you're looking at yourself on camera, things are backwards to you. It's kind of like looking in a mirror. So I'm like all over the place. But yeah, that's his sticker. And then this is about the car, I guess.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know if he started a new channel. I don't know what he did.
I don't think he did.
Love you, Jim.
But
Good to see you.
yeah, what's
But
going
thank
on?
you, Kenny.
Porter Grip. What up, Porter Grip? Who's that?
Porter Grip is someone new that popped in.
Oh, that's always awesome.
Hey,
Yeah.
Porter Grip, how you doing? No, I've known Porter Grip for a couple months now,
Okay.
at least.
Nice.
At
Cool.
least.
First time I've seen him. So hang on. I'll be right back.
Tom, make me little again.
Huh?
Make me little again.
Okay.
Read him a story.
So what's going on?
Okay.
Captain?
Not much, mate. Just been knocking about, not much you can do. They've locked us down again. So
What happened?
they've locked us down. We're not allowed to go out and shite again.
Oh, I got you. They got you on lockdown. I got you.
So I just call it a YouTube marathon. Mind you, I've never seen so many people in cars, so I don't think there's a lot of people taking any notice anyway.
Yeah, they're not listening to nothing over here. I'll tell you that right now.
They're not carefuling.
Yeah, you're not careful.
Our police force, they ain't got they have the police force last year, and now they're expecting them to run everything.
Well, they don't
So
have
that-
enough police around here to enforce anything. They're already strapped, even to do their regular jobs, and then they want them to do this. You know,
Just keep your distance, Gemma. Wear that silly mask, and you'll be fine. We'll all get through it eventually. Just get on with it.
but technically, it's a $1,000 fine if you get caught without wearing a mask around here. And you-
Like I said, if you find me, I'll wait till 2025 when it goes to court, and I'll just laugh at you.
But it's like you would just think of all those cases that the courts will be so overloaded. The judges
Shut the courts down.
these cases
Shut the
out.
courts down in January, yeah, unless it's
Believe it or
murder.
not, it was about anywhere from $5,000 to $7,000 for a fine because you were not wearing a mask earlier this year. Now they dropped it down to like $300 or $400.
Well, here's the problem with
It's 1,000 here.
This is
Calm
the
down.
deal. This is the problem with that. They can issue you a fine all they want, but the problem is this is an ordinance. It's not a law. So when it goes to court, they can't make you pay. They just can't.
Exactly. They can't.
throw
It's
it
not
out.
law.
A judge can't uphold an ordinance. That's not his job. His job is to uphold the law.
When they reopen everything, there's going to be such a backlog.
Yeah.
You'll probably find out about it at your funeral.
Right?
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, and a bill.
In a bill, yeah.
I'm doing what I'm doing. She's staying home.
Well, see, I don't like to go out unless I have to anyway because I hate this mask. I have trouble breathing. It gives me anxiety. Even if I have to walk down the street to the store, you know, my I start.
You and Jem are similarly afflicted.
Must admit, I mean, it's not a pleasant thing.
She's
to
on
wear.
the spectrum.
Whether you like, whether you're bothered about wearing one or not, it's still something that we're not used to, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I work with the fire department every day. Like I just put up a video yesterday. We had a huge blaze, and you can look at the video. Even they're not wearing the masks. You know, it's just everybody's sick of
I mean,
it.
there's no way they can wear masks. No way.
Get a
No.
firefighter to wear a mask when he's gonna freaking put on a freaking like a
I'm just going to say that. Massive respirator.
anyway, you know, he's gonna have a full face respirator. Yeah, you gonna tell me that ain't good enough?
Yeah.
Now, I wonder if they could bust you for a mask if you're wearing a motorcycle helmet. Now, your face is all covered up with the helmet. I doubt it. I doubt they'd say anything to you.
I don't
Well,
know.
you're not wearing a mask. You need to put a mask on. What do you mean? I got this big piece of plastic down over my face. Isn't that enough protection?
Yeah, you can't wear a mask underneath a fucking helmet, dude.
I mean,
I
how
was trying to walk behind me the other day. I felt like that shit.
But all the coaches in the NFL now have that plastic shield going down.
Right? What's
Yeah,
up?
like-
Funny is they
Motorcycle
consider the football helmet a face covering. That's the dumbest thing around. I'm like, how in the hell is a football helmet a face covering?
well, you said somebody just said they put plastic in it, plexiglass.
Not over the whole thing. It's only over the visor. There's only stuff over the visor. There's nothing over down here.
You look
Oh,
like a
yeah.
really big bowl, wouldn't you?
Face guard or whatever they call it.
You know, several years from now, we'll be looking back on this, and we go, really?
It was tactical. I'm
serious?
sorry. This was not. It was a political tactic, if you ask me. But
Oh, worldwide, same thing going. It's even word for word, more or less, the same fucking speech in every country.
Listen, if
Different
Biden
beginning.
won, this would have been over already. But because of what's going on, that's the only reason it's continuing.
I'll be back.
You say, mate, it started to die off in the summer with
Yep.
the COVID, and then they
Man,
started
this has a hole in it. I
to
gotta
convince us that it was still around. It's hardly been any deaths over here now, but countrywide, 238 last week. That's
Yeah. Okay.
countrywide. I know it sounds harsh, but that's nothing.
And those are fake numbers too. Those aren't
Yeah.
even real. You know.
it's.
That's what I said. It's worldwide bingo.
They never gave real numbers, Dizzy.
Yeah, this is the thing too. Like they opened up the DCU Center, which is our civic center, again. The first time they opened it up for the first wave, no one went there, and now they're opening it up again for what? No one to go there again? I don't get it. It's just crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Before you got on, that's what I sat there and I wanted somebody to explain it to me. Is that they're telling you to stay home, wear a mask, stay away from groups of people, everything else, just stay home in general. And then they want you to go get a flu shot. Well, if you're staying fucking home, what the hell do you need a fucking flu shot for?
That's right. Well, they want you to go into public, so then you'll feel, vulnerable. Then you know what I mean? It'll keep up the hype, Yeah. Oh, but you went out for your shot? Oh, geez. Oh, wow.
Talk to people or get a lightsaber out.
Oh, you know the guy who gave you the flu shot? Well, yeah, he had COVID, so he passed it on to you.
Yeah, exactly. And that's not, this is just.
We've got a stupid thing called track and trace.
As well, all of a sudden, the next commercials you're going to see on TV is, if you've got the COVID vaccine, you're entitled to sue for fucking side effects.
$35 million settlement.
Yeah.
A third.
If you were dumb enough to go out and get the vaccine, then call this law office at 1-800.
They're giving it to all older people at NHS staff here. Anybody front line, they're giving vaccine to first.
Oh, well.
That doesn't look like a Diet Coke, David.
No, I'm just trying to cut back a little bit.
I hear you.
Start out with the Coke.
Basically, anybody vulnerable, anybody in like frontline NHS, stuff like that, police and all that, and then anybody over 50, and then it'd be like a voluntary thing. Anybody under 50. I'm 44. Thankful for that.
But they're not gonna make you volunteer to do it. They're gonna make it to where it's gonna if you want to live your life the way you used to and not wear the mask or do whatever, you're gonna have to take this vaccine. But what good's the vaccine gonna do if you get it multiple? I mean, it's already been proven you can get it multiple times.
I definitely had it end of January. Definitely.
Oh, I'm not sure about that because it's not even. We're not even sure they can prove if you really have it.
And then that's the thing.
How can you have it 2 or 3 times when we don't even know if they can prove you really had it?
Well, over here, the tests they say about 40% accurate, so that's not good. And if you've had a really bad cold or bad flu, it's the same part of the same virus family as COVID-19. It'll still show up as a positive.
Yeah.
Right. And I know someone that,
they just play games with figures, numbers, and
that they've taken 4 or 5 tests, and 2 of them have come back positive and 3 negative.
Exactly.
All on the same. It's like, what are they even testing for? Do these tests even work?
Some guy went on YouTube, opened the sample, broke it, didn't even touch it. He was wearing gloves, put it back in, sent it. He got a positive test. He hadn't even used it.
See, what they don't show you on TV is they show all these lab technicians in white coats and gloves and masks and everything, and sitting there going. Well, what they don't show you in the back room is a bunch of guys with darts thrown at a dartboard going, oh, let's see. Hold on. Wait. David Murphy, they throw the dartboard. He's got it. All right, tell him his test is good. And then they put him down and say, oh, okay, Tom Noble. He's got it too. Tell him. And they throw the darts, and the dart tells them whether they got it or they don't got it.
This guy's up a mountain. Tell him he's got COVID.
Dad, don't answer any knocks on your door, okay? It's going to be the black unmarked sedan.
We've got a thing called track and trace, but it lets you know 2 weeks later to isolate. It costs £14 million, and they've got a big contract to one of the fucking MP's buddies, and it's been a complete disaster. Even the Prime Minister got told to self-isolate by text.
That's awesome.
You could have got it twice.
What can we do, right?
Yep.
I tried to coffee shop and said you have to give me details for track and trace. I told him, fuck off.
It's all China's fault.
Gemma, I see
you
you in the basement, but I got a full house, girl.
I'll drop out. You're all right.
I can't bring anybody up.
Hang in there, Johnny.
You want what?
So well, as soon as we, now hang on, Johnny, you just came up. Just as soon as we get somebody to drop out, we'll bring you up, Gemma.
Freaking right.
I did offer Gemma.
We had one of our big staple businesses burn the other day. I put the video up. It was Table Talk Pies. They're known, you know.
Yeah, I just watched that before my show today, Diz.
Yeah. Did you see what was going on in the video?
Yeah.
They're fucking protesting outside about the work conditions, Tom.
And the building's on fire.
And the building's on fire.
All right, all you guys holding up the signs, come with me. The arson investigator needs to talk to you.
Yeah, listen, the arson investigator came right over to me and he goes, Diz, what do you think's up with that sign? I says, I think you're gonna go investigate.
I think you're going to be grabbing that sign for fingerprints in a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Tom, can you put Pat in the basement for a little while? So
Yeah,
Jimmy-
put me in the basement, Dad. I'm making some stuff anyway. I'm
or you
cooking.
put Hazy in the basement.
You just sniff out protesters and see which ones smell.
Gemma just left.
Oh, okay.
There's nobody in the basement.
Okay.
Well, fine. You can put me in the basement anyway. Like I said, I'm trying to get deviled eggs going.
Well, when I get somebody who wants to come up,
When's dinner?
Pat.
In fact, I've had dinner already. I had the steak and
I know that feeling, Gemma. When you got the mask on, you feel all claustrophobic and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't deal with that
The
either.
best
The minute
part
I
about
come
it
out
is
of an actual place, I take the thing straight off.
the governor here.
I take it straight off when I come home. Off.
We're
and cut.
leaving gyms open here, and the governor flat out said if you can't do your exercise with your mask on, then you need to find a new exercise to do to keep that mask on.
You can't exercise at all without a mask on here unless you're in your own house. And then there's no way they can enforce this. You can't have anybody, if you have somebody in your house that does not live with you, you have to wear a mask in your house.
Same here.
We call them bubbles over here. Like,
Well, I'll tell you what. All right,
outside the
here,
family. Call
here
them
it is
bubbles.
in a nutshell. Pat came and visited and watched football with me yesterday, and I didn't make him wear a mask, and we drank beer.
Yeah.
COVID doesn't like beer. That's why.
This is the truth. I mean, I understand
I
what's
said
going
bubble
on.
a minute earlier. Wait.
But the truth of the matter is, the governors of these states of the United States of America cannot come into our home and tell us what to do. The governor doesn't have that authority. He was never given that. He cannot make up these rules that, that's what it is. All these governors think they're becoming, the president or the law writers when they're not. That's not how laws are passed. It's got to go through the House, through the Senate. You can't just make up rules all of a sudden and everybody has to follow them.
That was a big thing we did as a fire inspector. Is you can't sit there and go into individual homes because they're breaking code, because a man's home is his castle, and that term right there stops from anybody, even building inspectors. Police have to have a viable cause to break into your house and see what's going on.
Yep.
Got to have an administrative search warrant to enter somebody's personal domicile. No matter what.
It's not only entering, but when the governor's telling you who you can have at your house and who you can't, that's the same thing. You can't come and tell me anything, dude. You can fuck off. That's what
Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, man.
When Pat came over yesterday, he sat there and he laid a mask on the island. And I go, "What's that for?" And he says, "In case you're going to make me wear it." And I, "Fuck you!" Jesus, come on.
No, in case the governor.
I mean, they can damn it over there, and as you were getting in, started putting his. I said, "What the fuck are you doing? Sit in this car next to me."
Exactly.
They can look out for our best interest, but they can't force us to do.
The first time round, we all did as we were told because we thought they were the right thing to do. But this locking us down again, we can see the bullshit that's going on.
Yeah.
You have to be Stevie Wonder not to see it.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
What are you trying to
Not
say?
even hiding the fact.
What are you trying to say?
No, I'm not, man. I'm not. I love you, Diz.
I love Dizzy. He's awesome.
It's just really bad. They're not even hiding the corruption and the.
Loving on
Go ahead and reply back.
What's going on?
We've got police playing mass here, and there's only all these police.
Clean.
We're all PCS.
Be careful. There's a spoon hanging on the bottom.
Look about. You got a 12-year-old trying to arrest him.
Unreal. What did you say, Tom? I couldn't hear you.
I said Nancy even was watching part of that pie fire with me.
Yeah, like this year was all screwed up. The parade, the Macy's Day Parade, they were playing reruns. I mean, I didn't even watch because I'm not going to support people who are supporting the governors. You know, it's just pissing me off. It is. I mean, this is the thing I feel about things like the Macy's Day Parade, the football, the whatever. Listen, if you've got a problem and you feel you don't want to go, then don't go.
Just say, that works for me.
Don't cancel it for everybody.
Did she say something else?
Want to wear a mask and go. Some people don't want to wear a mask. I mean, if you feel a certain way, don't go.
That's fine.
Don't cancel them all for everybody.
Yeah.
We've got a tier system now. If you're in like tier 2 or above, but like a lot of London areas in like tier 1, which is lowest, they can have events with like 2,000 to 3,000 people there, right? They put the north of England right into lockdown, which is I'm in tier 3, highest. We can't mix with family. We can't go out. All the pubs are shut. They're just destroying the north deliberately. They're not even hiding the fact that they're doing it either.
Yeah, because you know,
the police bullying shopkeepers to lock up the premises, proper bullying them, arresting them for breach of the peace and shit like that. It's really wrong. It's really bad.
Yeah.
Dishing out a £10,000 fine to a company that's just trying to survive. Just while paying out loads of money to the big supermarkets and that to keep everything ticking over.
Yeah.
It's like,
what they're doing in Canada.
Think of all the Chapter 11 cases that have been filed.
Canada's really bad at that. I've been watching
Chapter 11.
Attacking riots now. You get every country. Germany, everywhere's kicking off. Kicking off.
Canada has blocked off aisles. You can only buy essential items like
the plastic clothes is all essential items over here.
It's like who are you kidding? If I sell this stuff in my store, I'm selling it. You know, period.
That pays the overhead. That puts food in my belly. That puts the roof over my head. It's being sold.
Supermarkets are classing clothes as non-essential. I'm going to walk in with no clothes on and go, so you said clothes are non-essential?
There are supermarkets here that sell clothes. I'm serious.
Myers.
One here is the largest supermarket in the Southeast.
Supermarkets are
And
doing
it has furniture in it.
Everyone else is getting hammered.
You could buy furniture at the grocery store.
Yeah.
I don't know what possessed me. I was doing my grocery shopping at that store. It was taking me 2 hours to do my shopping because it'll walk so much. I just thought, well, this is stupid.
No.
I'm going to shop at another store.
I built this today in my shop.
Hold on. Let me make it. Let it.
Yeah, make it big.
Wow, that's cool.
That is cool.
Awesome.
You did that all in one day?
Yeah, that's a 1975 all original tricycle that I just pulled out of the original box and put together.
I'm a 1975 90% original.
90%?
Yeah.
You're a tricycle too.
Yeah, I mean it looks
That's
good.
a tripod.
I could see you
Looks good
outside
outside.
the grocery store on that. Speaking of the grocery store.
My little foster brother, Luke, he's autistic. He rides one of those little bikes. Got a blue one. Exactly the same. He's just got his little number plate on back. Says Luke 1.
Nice. Yeah, those are they're pretty cool. I didn't even take it for a ride, to be
He
honest.
likes riding bikes, but he ain't got the balance. So
Just don't ride it in the lake. How about that?
Glenn bought that in the original box for $50.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
so I put it all together, and he's gonna sell it.
cool.
Cool.
That came out nice.
That's a
Sell
collection.
that.
Everybody, y'all miss me?
Selling
It
them
was so
friggin'
tempting to stick a motor in that basket. Whack a motor in basket with a chain down the back wheel.
Thank you for the message yesterday, Captain Jerk. I appreciate it, brother.
for the what?
The message yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
The massage. You left me.
The massage.
But you missed a happy ending.
happy
Oh, happy
ending.
ending.
Happy Turkey Day, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's 9 people out there and 10 thumbs up. Well, thanks for thumbing up Tom's show. He's a great dude.
Yeah, the one missing is probably me. Yeah,
Oh, there's one extra.
there you go.
Oh, happy ending.
Job
Oh,
done.
at the end of every massage, you get a happy ending egg roll. Happy ending.
Captain Jerk, if you just shut your thing off, we would have thought that was one of them. Totally.
Okay, let me close my eyes and think of
Do that again, Captain Jerk.
back in the late 60s.
Oh, you need a happy ending? Oh, we give you a happy ending.
Oh,
Wow.
yes, I do.
Pap, were you ever in
That's funny with your eyes closed.
The littlest things that amuse us, huh?
Yeah.
Right at the end, I thought, I want a number.
Oh, take a number, GI. Oh,
Tom, the Shrewsbury Fire Department
we love you a long time.
came right over to my house the other day. They sent me a message. Are you around? I'm like, yeah. They're like, come downstairs. So I go down there and they came bearing gifts.
Oh,
They
yeah.
gave two shirts from their fire department, 2 different styles. They gave me 2 masks. One's that goes on over the ears, and then the neck one that you pull up with the badge on it.
That's
See if I can get that.
yeah.
Going out in style.
That's cool.
Now that'll protect you from the COVID.
Fire service issue.
Put that respirator on and go to the go to Kroger and say,
You got the guy behind me wearing a mask. Full black mask.
When this first started, David, when this first started, I wanted to get dressed up in a hazmat suit with scuba and everything and go walking in the grocery store.
can you see yourself in the checkout line in a hazmat suit with
Yeah,
scuba?
You don't like it, okay.
And you say, well, you wanted me to wear a mask, didn't you?
Oh yeah, look at that one.
Oh, that's a cool mask.
Yeah, that's a cool mask, is that?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, it's very nice, well made. It's got the white inside. It's got the metal on the top here. You know, and then these things, they actually have the rubber thing to tighten against your ears, so it can fit no matter who you want. You know what I mean?
Or when the elastic just gives out and you need to tighten it.
Shoe company,
yeah.
Shrewsbury Fire Department. That was
Cool.
freaking awesome.
Cool, buddy.
Yeah, and they sent me, they gave me 2 shirts too, which was wicked cool. You know, I love that kind. And then, Tom, you know, that fire we just had, I was trying, you know how they block off the area when there's a fire? They run around with that tape. They put it around.
Yeah.
Do not cross fire, whatever.
Fire
So
line.
at the end of the fire, I says to the district chief, I was like, listen, who do I talk to get just a piece of that for my museum? I want just one, you know. And he looks at his watch and he goes, Dizzy, he goes, in 5 minutes, you can take it all down.
Hey.
So
but I-
you go in restaurant here.
So I got this roll now. It says fire line,
Do not cross.
do not cross.
There's a girl.
Heck, you can put a piece of that across your front door, and that'll
In the office.
You get his own private parking space with that.
The trick-or-treaters away.
Pat knew this girl. Pat knows this girl.
Yeah, put that across your
We went on
driveway.
vacation, and I took her whole door and I X'd it in fire line, do not cross tape, and put it all over her door while she was on vacation. So when she came back, it looked like her door was a crime scene for an arson investigator. And I had a whole roll of that stuff. That one of the arson investigators, a good friend of mine, Pat Joel, gave it to me.
Yeah.
And so he gave it to me, and when I left, I passed it off, and I passed it off to another fire inspector, and I said, save this. He says, why? And I said, it'll come in handy for practical jokes at times. And he goes, oh, okay.
But you know those rolls, they come big, but they have that big
They're about this big, brand new.
Yeah, but
Brand
this
new.
thing is solid, tight, freaking Yo, this is a lot.
It's
It's over 300 feet.
Sweet.
You want a bit of space at the beach? Just
I'm gonna put it all around the museum.
building it.
Well, actually, what you need to do is go mess with somebody. If you know somebody who sat there and went, let's say, to the grocery store, like he's a good friend of yours, go up to his house and sit there and exit across the front door on his house.
Yeah.
And then sit back and watch him come back. And what the fuck? Fire? Do not cross across my front door. What happened? My house.
Wrap it round the car. That way around. You can't get doors open.
I thought it was neat that they let me collect it and have it. I'm gonna put it in the museum. So I just think it's wicked cool. You should have seen me at the fire. I was fucking
down to the ceiling like rain.
yeah.
Like they do the
Chocolate rain?
the streamers at a party. How they
Yeah.
take the X across the room.
I was directing traffic at that fire and everything. I was being
Okay, hold on. Let me see who's down here. Anthony, Pat,
what?
I'm gonna put you in the basement.
No worries.
later, Pat.
See you guys later.
Later, Pat.
Good luck with
Come back up when we get room. We find Anthony must be done cooking dinner.
There,
You didn't have to do that, man.
Bullshit.
No, Pat was making deviled eggs, Anthony. He said he wanted to go, so.
Well, hell, if he's making deviled eggs, tell him I'll unlock the door. I'm on my way.
I told him what time should I be there. I got a mail call from Kenny.
They wanted off the
Other files.
camera because he tucks the eggs.
Yeah.
Just grabbing a drink. Won't be a second.
Make America
The
great again.
camera really fools you. Which one do I turn?
Make America great again.
Great again.
Yeah.
All right. We're actually waiting for Too Bad Two to come, so.
Freaking right. Kenny needs to send me some of those. Those I like his new sticker.
This is the new stuff.
I have his
I live 3
original.
miles away from him and I haven't got the new sticker.
I have his original sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
Hey, Dizzy, don't feel bad. I live about 3-4 miles away from him. I still haven't got the new sticker.
Oh, that little rat.
Well, all of a sudden I checked the mail and there's handwritten. No, this is real mail. Somebody actually wrote it, and it's like, wait a minute, what is this? And it's kind of bumpy, and it was Kenny.
All right. So, Anthony, how's it going?
Oh, good. I opened a package someone sent me today. Because they knew I'd be brave enough to show it on camera.
Was there a bomb in it?
Okay, let's premiere.
Oh, I love it.
Oh.
Holy crap.
Wait, what did it say?
Listen.
Good people don't go into government. You're fired. I'm the smartest guy I know. Don't touch the hair. I'm
You'll
good.
notice that
I love it, man. That's funny as hell.
Yeah, and their PNC.
Do you want to clear the aisles in the grocery store? Just take that with you on your shop.
I like that one where it goes, I will build a wall.
You know that annoying person that's standing in front of
And you will pay for it.
the annoying person standing in front of the pickles.
Or
Or
somebody's going to tear it down. So that's a question. Hold it, wait. So do you think the Democratic Party is that vengeance enough to sit there and tear the wall down that Trump built?
Probably.
That they will try, but there's already been measures put in forward to stop that shit because, and it wasn't a Republican done it. It's a party I know. It's a part of the Democrat Party. Like my Democrat Party, the ones that haven't lost their ever loving mind. Yeah, they will. They'll try. Nancy's already spilled that shit out of her foul mouth.
Oh. Well, I hate to say this, but somebody needs to shoot her.
Well, all I can say, if it was like the old days and they would promise to take care of my wife the rest of her life, I would make that sacrifice.
This is the thing.
People with you.
Only if she's around Chuck. That way I can get 2-for-1 deal.
Right. People.
And if you make the same promise to me, I'll be your spotter, Anthony.
I mean, I see people are dying every.
Yeah, the
single
wind's blow out of the north.
That's 800 yards.
What's up, Biz?
I said I see people dying every day. Why can't they be one of them? You know what I mean? How come they're just making it? I mean, for frig's sakes.
They got the health care.
Well,
Oh,
it's
fuck.
not that. Look, I work for the government long enough. Let me tell you, this is how it works, whether you want to believe me or not. When they manufacture shit like that and release it, the people to be and the people that need to be already had the shots to counter whatever they release. I'm going to tell you that ahead of time.
Oh, yeah.
Whether you believe me or not, I really don't give a shit, but I guarantee you, just like people freaking out about these chips, I've been having one in my wrist since 92, okay? I mean, you can see the scar right there where they put it in my wrist. It's been there since 1992, so. Yeah.
Well, you are government property after all.
Well, yeah. In a sense, yeah.
Okay. All right.
But that chip is 28 year-old technology there. That's probably way.
Yeah, that's obsolete, man. They're just leaving that in your body for the fuck of it.
They were
No,
trying
no,
to bring a tracking number.
It actually still works. I unlock my car and start my car with it.
Anthony, what they're trying to tell you is
You stop your car with it?
Yeah,
No.
it's a transponder, just like your keys on a car. All you gotta do is know the frequency, program into the car. When I get next to the car, the doors unlock. I get in, push the button, and go.
yeah.
What the fuck?
You mean it's still working after almost 30 years? It's still giving off.
This technology is from 1948. Okay, I'm gonna let you know how old this technology is. Y'all think it's new? Your cell phones, before these were released to the public, the military had been using them for 20 years.
I know that. They were invented in the 40s.
Right. Most of the technology you see now was invented in the 40s and the 50s.
They just
Or I
didn't
should
want
say-
to release it to the public.
Hang on. Let me rephrase that. Re-engineered.
The Israelis are the ones that came up with the damn cell phone.
Yeah.
A long time ago. They've been using cell phones for decades before they ever freaking released
Yeah,
it to
they're
our
the
public.
ones that came out with StarTech. So see, none of our kids nowadays know any of that because they don't teach history anymore.
Oh, no. And when they do it, they're teaching you the false history. They're not telling you what's really going on.
Right.
You
Well,
know?
they taught me
It was really good.
I found that on my own. I just happened to read it one day that there was somebody in 1940 something they had set up. They were
If I dig in my records hard enough, I can show you pictures of women in Iran wearing high heels and short mini skirts before they started all the kebab shit.
Yeah.
I can show it to you.
Right?
I was there back when they
It's
were
all
still wearing all that
political.
shit.
It's all
Yeah.
political.
When they had a feminist move just like we did here in America, but over there they were like, oh, we ain't having none of this shit. They put the kebabs on it fast.
Yeah. Right.
That's why when all these women over here were screaming for Sharia law, I was looking at them going, are you fucking retarded? Because as soon as it's passed, they become not even second class. They're underneath a dog, and you know how bad they hate dogs.
Yep. They
Snip,
eat.
snip. Snip, snip goes the clits.
Yep. That way there's no feeling for pleasure. Yeah.
Sharia is clit snippers.
Yep.
They snip it. They snip the nubbins off.
I tell you, people was like, well, you act like you're not worried. I'm a man. All I got to do is grow a beard, wear a robe, put a hat on, carry a Quran, and I get 5 more just like her.
Believe it or not, the clitoris is bigger than just a nubbin. It actually freaking it's a lot
Yeah.
bigger than you think it is. But
Oh, yeah,
and it goes down the sides as well. It goes on either side of the aperture, if you get my meaning. But
Right.
People don't know.
but they cut the nubbin off because they
Yeah.
think that solves what they consider to be a
But I
problem.
can tell you where you can find this information out. It's available at your local public library.
Yeah.
People
Yeah,
don't know.
way in the back on the books with the 3 inches of dust.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You dig back in there far enough, you can learn
Yeah.
a whole lot.
Bring a mask because the dust might upset your allergies.
It's not the
No
COVID.
problem. You got to wear it for COVID anyway.
Okay.
Where'd Johnny Five go? Where'd you go, man?
I don't know.
Where's the mask?
I'm just getting a coffee.
I told
I had a woman today at Walmart asking, "Where's your mask?" I said, "Hanging on my lawnmower." I said, "What the hell is it hanging on your lawnmower?" I said, "The only time I wear a fucking mask when I'm cutting grass." And that's just to keep the weeds and the dust out of my nose, you know.
Dizzy. Look what Hazy's putting in the chat.
I didn't see it. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's
Disgusting.
hilarious.
Holds it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
That kills me.
Every time him out.
Well, he's got the link.
Yeah, who timed him out?
Mm.
All right.
Ain't I? I don't have that
Yeah,
power.
well, why
believe
doesn't Hazy come on up? Let me put the link in there.
Hit your head. Oh, Crystal's over here hitting her head.
Well, better hers than yours, right?
She hit her head on the freezer. I'm like, what the?
Fine.
You know.
I'm fine.
Ow.
She says she's fine.
Jury's still out.
She
No
said-
clue what's going on in the kitchen. I can't really look over there though.
Mhm.
Nah, you may not want to.
Nancy just made a whole bunch of no bake cookies, she calls them.
Yeah.
Some of those are good, Tom. The no bake cookies.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
She's been doing all that stuff for that Jeanette Pickering. So.
Yeah.
All right,
My wife makes
guys, hang on.
Uh-oh.
Proper annoying her. I won't eat it.
We're going on a tour.
Yeah, grandma meantime.
Going on a tour. We're going.
Oh, wait up.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, man. You're supposed to grab the sheet and run.
What was that beeping noise?
That was the laser guidance on his wife's scope because she thought he was going for one. Go ahead, bitch. Touch my cookies before they're done.
All right, I couldn't see that, so I hope you guys saw the cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're good. You didn't take about 3 of them?
That's made with chocolate and sunflower seeds and sunflower butter.
Yeah. Yeah.
You notice you spaced them so you can't nick one.
That's that quick count spacing.
Yeah, quick counting. There.
Well,
Okay.
I wasn't going to show you, but she was just sitting right off camera, and her eyes were definitely looking at me.
Oh, yeah. That's what that beeping was. That's that radar locking in on you. Beep, beep,
Like,
beep,
stay away from the cookies. Step away from the pie.
Back away from the counter or one loses a finger.
There's this old creepy guy that used to hang out at the Whole Donut. The Whole Donut's a coffee shop around here, and we used to tell.
When did you stop?
Whenever we seen him talking to a girl, we'd be like, put the lollipop down and step out of the sandbox.
I was gonna say, Justin, that's not nice to talk about you, Dizzy, like that. You don't eat that many donuts.
No, there was
I only hung there that one time. Remember that one time? That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
the old dude that used to hang out there.
See if Hazy jumps up.
Yeah.
You turned your head too fast again, Dizzy?
I was trying to spell Mississippi and get all fucked up. And my ass,
Too many S's. Too many S's. I got confused. Too many S's.
Too many S's.
I know there's 4 eyes in there somewhere.
I know somebody got peed in the eye. That's all I know. They peed in the eye.
Yeah.
S's.
I to the P to the I to the P to the I to the P to the I.
Holy smoke! Somebody drilled a hole in this thing.
Oh my goodness! Listen, Captain Jerk's got the toilet paper. Everybody, let's get him.
Yeah.
Okay, what you doing?
I sure do.
He got toilet paper.
I'm rich, biatch. No, I'm joking.
You know, I did hear the other day that there might be another run on it.
Welcome back, gentlemen.
See that you give him a roll of toilet paper, and Rick James comes out of him. I'm rich. See, you know, back in the old days, you know, you used to hold up big chunks of gold. I'm rich. Now it's just a roll of toilet paper.
Yeah, they were talking about another run on it. I got another.
Oh yeah, there was some states they were already trying to do that stupid crap.
They took the piss out of us in the UK for doing it, and then you do it.
Well, I just got one case, you know, one pack of it, 12 double rolls, you know.
Nothing to do with the 42 rolls I've got in cupboard under the sink.
I'm not like going in the whole buying 5 packs of them.
Back in the day, fuck, we used
Tell
to
you what, I'm definitely
around the trees.
gonna go buy a sandwich and a Coke and deliver it to that manager at Walmart. Because this woman was in there trying to get out with a whole buggy of toilet paper, and they said, "Ma'am, 2 packs per person."
Welcome
She goes,
back, John.
I got 9 kids and a husband. And he goes, "Ma'am, I can't help you if you had nothing better to do but open your legs."
Right. Maybe you should have used one of those rolls to plug that hole.
If you got 9 kids, you're definitely going to need the whole roll.
Well, if they require you only to have 2 packs, that's just you got to make it all.
Well, yeah, that's for kids. Though. You can come tomorrow and get another 2. You know,
Yeah, you can keep coming back
Yeah.
day after day after day.
They're just not going to allow you to walk out with a whole 2 buggies full and then have somebody in the aisle going, "Where's the damn toilet paper?"
I didn't see it the other day when I got it, but there were, back when it was worse, there was somebody standing at the end of the aisle that had the toilet paper on it. And you know they weren't, and they would say to you, "Can I help you find anything?" You know, they're not there to be, because help people look for stuff in the store. They're watching the toilet paper to see it.
What do you do for a living? I count toilet paper.
I watch the toilet paper aisle.
Paper
Imagine.
I'm trying to remember what state that was. They had cops in the
You know, he's
store.
got
guarding
security
toilet
guards
paper.
that suddenly got
Well,
fucking-
Connecticut.
Connecticut. In the stores here.
Yeah.
Connecticut had freaking cops guarding the toilet paper at one point.
They did?
Well,
Yeah.
you know, one of my regular stores, they had a police officer walking around.
Absolutely. There's not every store, no. But there
Yeah.
were
Yeah,
some
sure,
stores
right.
where there was police that were doling out the toilet paper. Remember that, Crystal?
Yeah. Keep people from starting
They were
to
at the toilet paper aisle, but they were in the store. They were in the store.
Well, it's hard. When it comes to prices, most adults act worse than a kid.
What was it? If you run out of toilet paper, a high pressure hose will work just fine, and plus give you some enjoyment.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And the handstand in the shower is also a good exercise.
I keep seeing ads. Hold on. I keep seeing ads for this. It says never use toilet paper again.
Yeah.
And it's this freaking thing that you could. It costs $10. You can put it on your toilet, and it's a jet of water that freaking goes up.
Yeah.
Goes
It's a bidet.
cleans your
It's a
butt.
bidet.
They've been doing that for years.
But it's an addition to your toilet
For trying to.
instead of a full fixture bidet. It's just a fix. It's
An
just
add-on. An add-on to your toilet. Yeah.
An accessory.
Pajamas.
We're-
What's
Back
up?
in the early, what was it? Back in
Yeah, but let me tell you,
in
don't look it up.
79, when we were doing the Las Vegas Hilton fire rebuild from the
Yeah.
Hilton fire, we were up in the suite, and that's where Elvis stayed. and we're walking around and we're surveying it, getting ready to install the sprinkler system in that area. And the pipe fitter walks in the bathroom, looks down, and he goes, "What the hell?" And he's looking at a bidet, and he goes, "What the hell's that thing?" And I go, "Oh, it's to wash your feet in."
Says, "Would you look at that? Just look at it."
So he believed me. So he kept telling all other pipe fitters, "Oh, that's to wash your feet in."
Yeah, because they had a lot of Pentecostals that would stay in there.
Yeah. Just between the toes.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what I told people? Look, if you buy one of them, don't attach it to the line that goes to your tank, okay? Run the extra footage to the hot water side underneath the sink, because I'm going to tell you, if you're sitting on a toilet with those portable bidets and you hook it up to the cold water line, you hit that son of a bitch, you're going to come off the toilet, okay?
You got from a toilet roll to a mop.
Oh, man.
So if you give up toilet roll, you're going to need an ass towel for drying.
Right. And a separate basket to put them in.
Yeah.
And everybody in the family gets their own ass.
The mop next to you, Lou.
No.
And don't make your ass towels white either.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you have multiple people in your family, you definitely want to get monogram towels. That way you know that's not your...
Hey, why do
charges in Wales? There's going to be a lot of brown sheep.
So what
why
is
do podiatrists eat tuna melts all the time?
Promoting bidets, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're sponsored by a B-Day company, didn't you know?
Hey guys, why does a podiatrist always eat a tuna melt for lunch? Because it's toes, Ted.
Oh dear.
Oh God.
I thought you were going to say because you were used to smell.
Okay. All right.
No, that would be a gynecologist.
Yeah, that's a GYN. Yeah, it's totally different.
Oh God.
Sorry, wrong end.
Yeah.
These things happen.
All right, I'm not even going to touch none of those. Not one of them.
Yeah. Well, it's like that woman kept telling the doctor, "I got a funny smell."
Tom's like, "I'm not touching the toes, and I'm not touching that gine." Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that woman kept going to the doctor and said, "Look, I got a bad smell down there." He said, "Ma'am, there's nothing I can do." She goes, "Well, you're a doctor." He says, "Yeah, but for the 9th time, I done told you, I'm a foot in the nose doctor, okay? I don't deal with them."
What about the guy who went in doctors and says, "My bum hurts," and doctor goes, "Well, can you describe it?" He says, "Well, it hurts in my entrance." He goes, "Well, it's going to hurt for a long time when you're calling it an entrance." That was shit joke, sorry. We have a flop next to Anthony. Here's to shit coffee because I've run out of good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold that up there again, Johnny. What was that?
Mr. Messy.
Mr. Messy. Okay.
It's a massive joke.
Don't you believe it? Johnny is very fastidious.
I'm really good, talented at making a mess. I can do
It's a big
that.
joke, not a big joke.
Hey, Johnny will start vacuuming his floor and realize that there's a freaking like a scuff in the freaking in the freaking finish on the hardwood, and he'll just redecorate.
I'm looking to redecorate. I've been stuck around. I'm bald now.
Hey, Johnny, I'm about to send you one of these. You know, that way you can
Hold
hold it up.
Hold it, Anthony. There you go. I do not care. Okay.
That's the one I go to the coffee shop with. When people bug me, I just go, "Hey."
I want the boys to kiss my ass cup.
They do have those, believe it or not.
Ask my kiss.
I got banned off his live the other day asking how his shares were doing.
Hey, Dizzy, you ever talk to Savvy Bear anymore?
No. I never talked to her unless she was in the chat any other time. Yeah, I don't talk to her. She's scared of me.
She always thinks I'm bisexual or and stuff.
Oh, cheapers.
You make her
She
feel.
must know me. She lives right around the corner, but I don't even know her, to be honest.
No, I was wondering if you ever freaking seen her around or anything, any other chats or whatever.
I have seen her in other chats, not recently.
Okay, well, let me ask, what happened to Monica? I haven't seen
Monica's around. I see her popping in.
Yeah. I see Monica's on some lives.
Yeah, she even does her own live show.
Yeah, she's doing quite well, actually. She's not doing too bad.
What did you say, Kat?
She's doing pretty good. She's got her own freaking like whiskey appreciation night and stuff. So.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out then.
Oh yeah, her and her friends over there, they get pretty involved in it.
Yeah, they do.
You
But
say
it's
alcohol flows quite readily over there?
It's pretty easy to get carried away with a bottle of whiskey, I'll tell you. Just ask Ian Matthews, you know.
Okay. Now I'm going to have to go definitely find and see what she's been up to then.
Oh, he's got his battery lamp thing with his iPad.
What happened to Hazy? I thought he was in the chat. He was going to come up.
Nope.
I think he got a bit disgruntled when you.
No, he got scared because Dizzy was on the panel.
Oh yeah, Gemma, cool. That's a cool cup.
Why would you get scared of me? I don't do nothing. I never did nothing. I'm a good boy, and I never did nothing.
Yeah.
Nope. But your halo could use a little polish there, bud.
Well, fucking, I never said I had a halo. I'm the fucking best dude there is. I'm me, and that's it. Fucking super cool. You fucking Dizzy. I'm here. I'm there. I'm goddamn Dave, and I'm everywhere. Shit.
He's like Gabriel. He's still working on the wings and shit.
Reached 10-7 today. Fucking yeah, superstar.
10-7, really?
10-7 today.
10-7 on the side.
Yep.
Yep. That's a lot of Schreibers, you know.
I only got 2,700 or 2,600, some damn thing. I don't freaking know.
I'm still fluctuating around 800. It's
I'm
ridiculous.
still trying to make it to 1,000.
I got to about 810 and it dropped to about 797 again.
Yeah.
I had a bit of a disagreement with a couple of channels.
Slightly
I must be doing something wrong because I'm still at 932 or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah.
In the middle of a panel, somebody had a go at me, so I fucking ripped a new one right in the middle of a live.
Gemma reached 3.6K. Freaking right.
Hey. She's got some
Sure
good
does.
content. She's got some good content with Gemma.
Her channel was friggin' epic now, dude.
Yeah, she works on that channel.
Oh yeah. She worked very hard to get where she is. I told her, don't you ever freaking give up. You are freaking, you are.
Whatever you've got your heart set on, you can't give up on now. Not the way the world is. Just keep plugging
Well, no,
in.
she's a great freaking person anyway, dude. A lot of people freaking really like her, and they really like her message and what she's trying to freaking do. And I freaking support her as much as I freaking can.
Yeah. And I
This-
support her too. So.
She's helping, you know.
Yep. Like I told Kathy, I don't care how hard you try to make people like you. You're always gonna have people that's gonna come at you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about whether somebody likes you or not. Not anymore. Fuck
You know,
that.
it's fucking hardcore and just deal with it.
Yep.
Somebody said to me, "No, I don't like you." I'll just fucking laugh.
And I told her, and this is the truth, and you guys know this. If you're getting trolls,
Oh dear. Oh
that means you're popular.
Yeah.
Winner, chicken.
They're
You're scaring
jealous.
somebody.
Trolls are all about jealousy. They're jealous. They want
Gemma,
what
if
you
you
got.
want to come up,
They're coming for what you got. They want what you
I
have.
remember that there's also the paid actors that if you're doing something that's working and they don't want it to work,
Just
they're
when
going
you
to do
start off
They're going to do everything they can to knock it down, and they get paid to do it.
Yep.
Shit.
No.
Oh, what's Captain mixing?
Oh yeah, that's right.
What are you mixing up, Captain?
Huh?
What are you mixing up?
Sketty.
Oh, dick.
Ooh.
Crystal brought me a bowl of sketty. Sketty.
Ooh.
I hope that noodle slaps you in the eyeball.
Thanks, Anthony. I appreciate that.
I like spaghetti.
Slap with a noodle.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Screw
Safety
you.
guy. Hey, look! At least yours looks better than mine. When I eat spaghetti, I wear them ones that look like I'm in a science lab. You know.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with them. Those are cool too. I just don't have any of those right now.
I was cleaning up my shop and I found a pair still in the wrapper, hadn't never been opened. Now I'm talking old school ones because
Cool.
the lenses are actually glass, not plastic.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
What was glass?
One
It won't
sucks.
scratch up as easily.
Right.
What was glass?
Oh, goggles.
You know what's screwed up?
Oh yeah, you got the old fashioned.
Anthony, listen to this. I get new safety glasses all the time.
Mhm.
And you know, sometimes you drop them, you pick them up, you fucking, you know, they fall out of your pocket, they fall off the table. Every single time, the only part that scratches is this side, the side that I fucking see on it. I mean, if they fucking scratched on the other side, I wouldn't care. I'd be able to keep it every single time. It's the same lens, the same side. It's like, fuck, shit.
That's
Murphy's Law.
That's Murphy's Law, man. That's Murphy's
Yeah,
Law.
it's Murphy's
Yeah.
Law. I'll tell you.
Well, you know, in the morning,
That's why Disney's a genius at wearing his glasses upside down.
well, in the morning when I'm getting ready to go to work, the last thing I do is put my mask on and my glasses on. Well, I don't
I'm
have
going to play snooker.
you know what part of the glasses I touch when I reach down to pick them up? Always
I
the
can't
little
see that screen
part
without
you
these.
see out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the temple side, not anything. I put
Yeah.
my finger right in the middle of one of the lenses.
Right in the line of sight. Yeah.
Now I have to clean my glasses before I.
Captain Jerk's got his safety glasses on for his noodles.
Yeah.
I don't want to get whipped in the eye.
It must have been the hot sauce that he's putting in his noodles. He has to protect his eyes from the vapors.
I don't know if I could eat that with a beard, man. If I could
I
be
couldn't either. I don't know how people wear these beards. Somebody clean beard.
It's called trimming.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you keep food out of them? Now, somebody told me that you got to wash it out. Food actually gets in your beard.
That's where the letter is little nice.
You see your-
What you tend to do is you put the food in your mouth, not all over your face.
Here we go. You ready?
on your face.
Ready?
What
Let's
I
go now.
tell everybody is
Plus, if you find any later, it's a bonus.
when I
Yeah.
shave
There we
my
go.
mustache off, is I tell them I'm tired of tasting my dinner 3 hours after I ate it.
Well,
Well,
that's not
it's Hey, when I had my long one, it was okay until you ate tuna sandwich. Then-
No, tasting is tasting is
3 hours later, you're
Or
going,
the girl next door.
babe, you here?
Yeah.
Tuna would probably not be a very good choice.
Oh, no. Oh, after an hour in the sun, you'd be like, what the
Oh,
heck?
sweet Jesus.
Smell some dead fish. Where's that smell coming from?
Or like my buddy, you say, he would go, babe, you here?
I think I got a stalker, I swear. I feel like I got a stalker.
Oh yeah.
What's up?
It's nice to be popular.
I just felt my butt get warm. I know Lisa's stalking me.
How you did? You ever do like my friend does? He has his left eye missing. He'll go in the emergency room because he's a maintenance guy, and he'll walk up by one nurse and he says, "I think there's something wrong with my eye," and he'll open it up and there's nothing in there. And the nurse is like, "Get the hell out of here!" Because he'll walk in there like this, you know. Oh man, there's something in my eye, and he'll open it up, and she's like, "Oh my God, your eye's gone."
No wonder you can't see.
That's why it hurts.
And
Now,
way over here.
Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it.
Hey, Lisa.
Yes, I had a wonderful turkey day. The maid she did a wonderful job. We didn't have turkey, but we had spiral ham, and it was wonderful.
Oh, that sounds. We've had that several.
And green bean casserole, and we had caramelized corn, caramelized carrots, and oh, dude, it was just unbelievable.
Sweet.
Okay, Eric. Oh.
Frick, I got spoiled. You know how it is.
Yeah. Everybody put 15
You're the
pounds on
superstar,
it.
you dudes.
Oh no, I guarantee you, I put 30. I put
What,
30.
Anthony? Oh, what? How many?
I put 30 on because I ate 5 fucking plates yesterday.
Oh, man.
Hey, Lisa.
Well, you know, the friend I had dinner with last night, we have our, his driver, a lot of people use this same guy. A lot of people we know don't see well, so they don't have a driver's license. And he's been going everywhere he's gone yesterday. He's gone to dinner. He had like 5 different places he had to go, and then he had to go to his dad's house. And you know what he had to do when he went to his dad's house? He had to eat dinner. So everywhere he went, he just got a small plate. But can you imagine eating dinner 5 times?
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I ate 2 at my own house, and then I went to visit this person, and it's like, oh, here's a plate, man. And they already got it fixed, and you're like, oh, well.
Yeah, he'll say, can I take it home with me? And usually people, they're okay with that.
Yeah.
They had to go around and eat dinner 5 times.
Well, yesterday in 43 years of marriage was the first time that Nancy and I sat here and had Thanksgiving by ourselves.
Oh, wow.
Hey, did you notice something?
Quiet.
It was peaceful, wasn't it? It was very peaceful, wasn't it?
Yeah. and we got to watch stuff we wanted to watch on TV while we ate.
Right.
You didn't watch football?
And my TV tray didn't get knocked over by a passing little 4-year-old that's sitting there going,
That's why I told my wife, I said, did you notice?
Tina's 6th birthday last week. She's a little shit now.
That's like I told my wife. I said, did you notice while we was eating, there was no crying, no smelly diapers, no shitty diapers, no wives and husbands fighting over, who's fixing the kids' play.
yeah.
Tom, I got a movie for you. Snatched. You got to go watch it.
What?
Snatched.
Tell us about that one.
Snatch?
Yeah.
SANTH?
ED. Snatched. Like a pussy snatch, but a snatched. ED. Snatched.
Yeah.
Snatched. Okay.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, Nancy just heard it, and so she told me how to spell it. So she's yelling from the TV. Everybody yell at Nancy right now.
You're not gonna find it half as funny as she is, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on Amazon Prime if you got that.
Yeah.
Well, you can just watch it for free many of places,
Yeah.
I got Amazon Prime. So
it's on
Amazon Prime Video has it because I put it on the other day. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
I've seen that.
Because now that you have my interest, you are.
Since I saw a picture, video,
Oh wait. All right, Johnny. Here, I'll present you. There. Now you can do it.
I'll show you a little trailer if you want. Hang on.
Here we go.
Oh, hang on, it'll load it.
Yeah, it's loading. Oh.
Because I turned it around, I think.
Hey, do you mind if I join you?
That dude is talking.
Sorry. You.
Not you. It was me. Can you kind of beat it because you're a distraction? Hey.
You on vacation here with your boyfriend?
No, I'm just here with My mom?
Told you all, didn't it?
Powder. The sun is very dangerous. Mom, it feels like you're putting on a lot. Just here, when you're needed here. Let's go out tonight. Hair, makeup. We're going out. Emily, I am not going out at night. Everything shouldn't be so scary.
Oh, we damn well should. 1 in 4 tourists are kidnapped.
Not true.
1, 2, 3. Somebody's missing.
I met a man. Well, drinking with a man in a foreign country. It's a smart, responsible thing to do. We need an amazing adventure.
Yeah, how long's this trailer? It's showing you all fucking movie.
Well, now you watch the whole movie.
I already am.
Oh, wait, we don't want to watch the whole movie.
It's good, though, isn't it?
Movie.
Oh, a 10-minute long trailer.
I'm getting fucking out of it.
This movie's not like that at all. This movie is totally different than that.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You told me that about 5 minutes ago.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt. We were looking at girls in a bar. How you doing?
Bloody hell.
What more can you want looking at girls in a bar?
No, this movie's about a dude who's something happens.
I don't believe that.
He's a really great guy, and he does everything he can for others. And his ex-wife's brother needed a kidney, so he was going to donate it. He was going to give his kidney to his ex-brother-in-law, you know? So he goes in for the operation, but they screwed up. They gave him a snatch instead. Hilarious.
Okay.
All right.
Not to sound stupid here, but whatever happened to his brother needing the kidney?
The dude that was supposed to get the snatch, they took the kidney out and gave it to him, and everything went well. So, but then the dude that was supposed to get the snatch looked down when he, the next, and he's like, he fucking screamed because he still had his pecker. He went in to get his pecker removed,
Yeah.
It's all listen, not even half of it. Like the funny parts are when a doctor comes in to try to tell him about it, hey, he's talking about how good his surgery went and this and that. And he's like, you ain't even my doctor. He goes, oh yeah, I'm the one who did your surgery and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, talking, and he goes, remember, yours can't self-lubricate, so you're going to have to use lubrication. And he's like, what the fuck? Use lubricate? What are you talking about? And then he's like, oh, you don't know? He's like, no, I don't know. And he goes, you haven't looked down there yet? And he looks down and he's like, oh.
I'm looking for it online and I can't find it.
Amazon Prime.
It's fucking hilarious.
Go to the video part of Amazon Prime. You'll find it.
So no, Johnny, that wasn't it.
Alexa.
Yeah, I don't picture. Okay, I don't picture Dave watching Amy Schumer.
No, not that on this. Alexa.
No.
I
Open Prime Video.
But Tina might have drug him along.
No.
And then he enjoyed himself. Right, Dave?
No, I didn't watch that movie he was showing.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh,
what was the name of the one that you showed us?
I picked this one. This one's hilarious.
Johnny.
Yeah.
What was the name of the movie that you showed us?
Huh?
No, it's supposed Snatched 2017.
Oh, you can't see it in the UK, probably. The one that Dizzy's talking about.
Yeah.
Does that mean I won't get it even looking on mine?
No, you can get it.
I don't know. Go to Prime and-
If you change your VPN, you could.
Let's see.
I'll have a look.
There's a way to hack in and do it. Somebody did it, but I don't remember anything about it.
You gotta use a VPN.
Around, they'd be able to tell you how to do it.
Yeah. All you gotta do is use a VPN.
Yeah, so I don't know why.
I get to watch the naked news in Spain. Hey, I'm serious. The chick do whatever.
He knows.
Yeah, I've seen the naked nude.
Anthony knows how to get around it. Talk to him privately after the show.
Oh, okay.
All you gotta do is have a VPN changer, and you go in there and change it to that
So
country.
David, he gave you the appropriate information.
I legally never asked for any assistance.
Listen, I gotta go pick up my daughter. She gets out of work in 15 minutes. So
All right, tell her we said what's up.
Good to see you.
you guys be good. I had a great time. Tom, thank you.
Thanks for stopping in, man.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
man.
man.
Peace.
Captain Jerk, Johnny 5, Dave C, Anthony, y'all be good. Gemma,
Later, man.
Lisa, nice to see you. Sorry about the other situation. All right. Peace.
Later.
Lisa, do you want to come up?
Cool. All right. Oh, thanks, Dave, for stopping in. Really appreciate it. Oh,
Oh shit!
so.
You got a half hour left of your show, Tom.
Gemma, I got a slot open.
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing, Tom? You still got 30 minutes left.
I wish I had a slot open.
Thank you for being on the show.
It's 6:00 here. I got to run. I got something to go do. So y'all have a good one.
See you later.
We'll see you
See you
later.
later, Anthony. Peace
Later,
out.
Anthony.
Thanks for stopping in.
Peace.
Oh, no problem, man. Thanks for having me up. Later.
See you later.
And now there are 4. Holy
Yeah.
smokes. Went from 6 to 4. Well, where's Pat? Where's Gemma? They want to come up.
Gemma didn't want to come up.
Jimmy
So I
C.
was willing to drop out.
Look at that. I got a Jimmy C t-shirt on and he didn't show up.
I still got to get me a Jimmy C t-shirt. Crystal's got one.
Okay. Oh, let's see where the package is.
Amazon's booming over here. I bet it's booming over there now.
Yep.
Still out for delivery.
Have you checked your mail?
Yeah.
Do you have the app for yours on your phone as well?
I went to the mailbox earlier.
So I tracked a package the other day that's being sent through USPS, and it said out for delivery. Should arrive by 9 p.m. So they're out delivering until 9 o'clock.
I'll be back.
Yeah, over here they put it into like 3 shifts, so they can run till like 10 o'clock at night.
And they're delivering on Sunday now too.
Yeah, Sunday's
I don't
been
know
a while for us.
Probably just doing
Because you're in the state of one of our properties, your telephone number was qualified by our booking system to receive an all-inclusive complimentary stay.
There you go. There you go.
To be placed on the do not call list, press 2 now.
robocall.
I'm just going to tell them I have a bunch of poop in my pants. They'll probably hang up.
Tell them you're out of 12.
Ask her if it's a girl. Ask her if she's spitching flowers.
They call me every day.
Well, tell the girl that answers the phone how good she looks in pink. That's what she says.
That's funny, David. I'd never thought of that one.
I'm
Good in pink.
I'm looking at you through a pair of binoculars.
Yeah.
Well,
A guy who's got a lot of poop in his pants. They immediately hang up.
they hang up on you. Hey, honey, you look great in pink. And see
And
me.
that's been moralized on YouTube too.
There's a camera in it.
They
You
don't
know how
want to
your
know how
company-
much poop I have in my pants. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to hear it. There's this one guy. He's just like, "Oh, that's disgusting." Oh, he said it like he was in a bar. He calls and he's just like, "Oh yeah, we have a really great deal for you today." Blah blah blah. You want to hear about it? And I'm like, "I have so much poop in my pants." He's like, "Oh, what?" I'm like, "Oh, it's just coming out the side. Oh my god." He's like, "Oh my god, that's disgusting," and he's just freaking dying, dude. And I'm freaking cracking up laughing. Crystal's freaking about to fall out of her chair. I'm like, dude, come on. You guys are trying to scam me with a freaking with a free trip or something. It's just like, dude, are you freaking kidding me? Come on. You're trying to steal my money. What do you think I'm gonna do?
Nothing for nothing means nothing.
come on.
I
Hell
got
yeah,
the
Disney.
one
Hell yeah,
that
Dave.
twice. They got that left a message on the answering machine. I didn't answer because it was an 844-855 number, and
Yeah.
it said that you have a fraudulent transaction on your account, and you need to call a certain number to keep the transaction from going through.
I get shit like my car tax not being paid and not even know I see it on my bank statements.
Yeah, the one going on
yeah.
here is the warranty on your car is about to expire. There was a point where I got a call every day. I mean, they have been spamming. Everybody I know gets a call from about a warranty on their
Keep getting a message saying my name's Leonard and I've got a parcel waiting for me.
Yeah, I don't even have a car. I've never bought a car from a place where I made payments.
They'd always do is call numbers at random. It doesn't matter.
I've never bought a car from a dealership. Used, new, nothing. So they couldn't possibly have me on an insurance list for anything because I've never bought car insurance. I've never bought a car. So my warranty can't be expiring, and my freaking, my car insurance doesn't need readjustment. And then there's this one guy, he just won't take no for an answer. He's like, well, what about your existing insurance on your vehicle? I'm like, I just told you I don't even have a car, nor have I ever owned a car. Like, no, that's not true. I have owned cars, but I haven't owned a car where I've actually put insurance on it.
Oh, well, it's not. They don't have any records. They're just dialing numbers at random until they get somebody to answer the phone.
But they're trying to freaking convince me that they freaking have me down. Oh no, it says here that I don't care what your information is telling you.
Tell them you can load them on.
It's trying to convince everybody that they have
your information is fraudulent.
Like, tell them you've got a parking space for sale.
Yeah, if you believe that I have a freaking car or car insurance, then there's a bridge in freaking New York that I could sell you.
Yeah, the Brooklyn Bridge is for sale.
And then you've got a nice statue holding a lamp.
Yeah.
Chances are who you're talking to on the phone wouldn't even know what the Brooklyn Bridge is because they're in India.
No, some of them are Americans, you can tell. Or
Yeah.
there's Canadians, eh?
They'll get excited.
Well, no, I mean, a lot of them speak, regular American English, so, I mean, whatever. Some of them.
One time I had to make a customer service call to UPS. I was on the phone with them for 45 minutes because they couldn't find my place. This place has only been here for 60 years. And
60
I said, I want to talk to my local manager in my UPS office. Oh, no, we can't do that. And I said, well, where are you? Well, I'm offshore. They didn't even say what country they were in. I said, you don't have anybody in the United States at UPS I can talk to about this issue. No, I don't. And it's like, well, whatever my request was, I said, well, I'm going to stay on the phone with you. I'm not going to hang up until you solve the problem that I have. The next day,
you go out the window when you get another country to answer the calls for you. From another country.
The next day, the local supervisor here at the at UPS calls me from the local office. But what was your problem? How can we help you? But they were just as nice as they could be. Oh, we had trouble finding your place. Oh, well, just tell me where you are. Never happened again. But it's like, it was so funny. UPS wouldn't even, they don't have a call center in the United States. They're all outsourced.
A lot of them are.
Yeah.
Like all the ones for eBay, all the ones for PayPal. Forget it. You're not talking to somebody from America. No way.
Well, most of the time, if they have a computer, they can do whatever you want them to do. But I needed to talk to a physical person who was familiar with where I lived with, and I could say, okay, I'll tell you how to find the place. Somebody in India, I can't explain to them how to find my.
Well, anytime I get one of those call centers, I start talking real fast because they never can understand you. If you talk real fast, and well, you're not going to help me. Well, then get me somebody without an accent.
Yeah.
And that's what I do.
Tom, the best thing to do is to tell them, I can't understand you, I'll hang up and call back, and then you'll get a different representative that you can. That's all you do. Say, I'm sorry, I can't understand you. I'm gonna call you back.
It's the worst thing that they ever did for customer service are those call centers.
Well, they're making $2 an hour to do it. Those people are knocking the doors down to get jobs working in these call centers in these other countries. Because $2 an hour is a lot of money.
All right, Cap's whistling. Why's Cap whistling? And Johnny,
sorry.
Johnny fall asleep. Nope, he's up.
Nope, I'm in.
Okay.
Maybe it's because I'm speaking the obvious. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, no, I just hate the call centers. I mean, they're about as useless as a screen door in a submarine.
Yeah.
A lot of the sites over here now where I pay my bills and stuff, they have the online chat where you don't have to just mess about. You just tell them what you want. And
yeah,
they work pretty well. I've had very good luck with the online chats.
Because you can explain it better in the actual text and try to explain it to them over chuffing phone.
Actually, the biggest
depends.
Because you can put the codes there that they're going to need. Type into them so they can see it.
Went through with the call center that called him for he just won 2 free stays. The one I like the most is the one that keeps calling my house, telling me that my Microsoft Windows is screwing up.
Oh, yeah. Did you want them to take over it and fix it for you?
They sit there and we need to get into it's screwing up. It's messing up the whole internet and everything.
They ask you to type in the bar at the top and give them your IP address.
Yeah, I want you to sit there. I need your password. I need this and everything. And he goes through his whole spiel, and I go, I don't have a DOS-based computer in this household. All my computers are Apple. Click.
I do the same thing. I have Linux.
Yeah.
The first time I got one,
Apple right there. That's Apple. That's an Apple computer right there.
The first time I got one of those calls, there was a 2-second silence at the end of the line. They didn't hang up. They didn't know what to say. I said, I'm not running Windows. I'm running Linux. How can there be something wrong with my Windows? There aren't any computers.
You didn't check them?
That run Windows.
You're supposed to.
So
Supposed to check them. Hang on.
It was a real person too, because they acted like a human. They didn't act like a computer. And I say, I'm sorry, I don't have any Windows-based computers.
Hey, David, this was a real person with an Indian accent, and they keep calling, and I keep telling them, I have no DOS-based computers here. I have, and basically that's what a Windows-based unit is a DOS-based unit. I have no DOS-based units here. All I got is this Apple right here. See this Apple? See?
I see it. Tom, they don't know what DOS is. DOS went out before they were born.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is, come on, wake up. It's not there it is. See? Apple computer.
Yeah, we
I've never had an Apple computer.
We trust you, Tom.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's these guys are idiots. I mean, all they're trying to do is sit there and con you. And I've yet to meet somebody who can sit there and really con me.
And you know what they get? If they get 1% or 0.1% of people, that's all they need.
Yeah. So if you do it again, give them IP address for FBI.
Yeah. Johnny, what did you say?
I said next time they ring you, give them IP address for FBI.
Yeah.
Well, I was at my mother's house. She gets those same calls and let me answer her phone, Mom, and I say, "Hello, Portsmouth Sheriff's Department." Click.
Well, if you sit down and you think about it,
and you don't make my voice sound really official.
Continue to call.
Portsmouth Sheriff's
Continue to call, and they're not going to stop. I mean, that's their job to call and to bug people. So what you need to do is make a game out of it. So when girls call me, they say, "Well, we're conducting this survey, we need this information." Well, fine, I'll give you your information. Can you answer one question for me? And this is when females call. I go, "Do you spit or swallow?" And immediately the phone gets hung up. So then when a guy calls, I act all gay and everything and start talking to him how I want. Give me your phone number. I want, and Click. Yeah. So, yeah, I got it figured out. These idiots. They want to play games. I'll play games. Call my house.
Well, I think I'll call you, Tom, and make it a prank call, and well, you'll know who it is because my number will come up on your caller ID.
Yeah,
But it doesn't matter. They have a thing called
David. It'll come up here. Tell me who it is. Come on.
yeah. Well, let's see. They have this thing called ghosting or whatever. They somehow can go into your phone records and they can find numbers that you've called, and you'll call the number back, and it's one of your friends. No, I didn't call you. Well, somebody from so-and-so company called it from this number, and it turns out to be somebody that you know. So somehow they're able to.
Well, actually, this is all of a conversation that Nancy and I have been having. I'm just going to get rid of my landline. It's the baby boomers who have landlines, pretty much, because your parents had a landline.
I don't bother with landline.
This is all new. I mean,
I got rid of it 6 years ago.
I've got a line installed for the internet in the house, but I don't have a landline phone or anything like that.
Yeah, well,
there's no point. Pointless.
I got a landline. It's through Vonage, through the internet and everything else. But yeah, I got another number, but and it goes, and that's the number I give everybody. But all the crap that comes through it, it's just unbelievable.
Well, the crap will come on your cell phone too, so be careful. I get crap calls.
Well, no, it's
I just don't even
come on. I can handle the cell phone. It's the house line that really bugs the shit out of me. Pay people to call people to sit there and try to scan them out of their money.
Yeah, why give them money for? You got it, Tom. That's right.
Hey, Shandog.
Hey, Shandog, what's going on?
Shandog, we got room.
We got room. We were crowded before, but now we got room. Hold on. There we go.
Okay, you got it, Tom. You beat me to it.
So, yeah. But no, and we're on for probably another 14, 15 minutes because Pat's coming over. He might get the keys to his house tonight. So it's a little exciting over here. Pat moving 5 doors down. God, I don't want to.
Hey, Shandog, how you doing, Mike?
Thank you.
No problem. Oh, how you fellas doing without me?
We're hanging in there.
You getting along fantastically?
We're talking about scam. You started it. We're talking about scam phone calls.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
We're still talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bunch of idiots out
Might
there.
not talking. Then we'll be talking about what Shandog wants to talk about.
Yeah. Well,
what's up, man?
And Lisa's.
I'm doing okay, Mike.
Lisa's back. Okay. Well, the link's in there. Come on, we got spots up here.
I wonder what happened to Sheena. I had a feeling she'd pop in.
She's probably working.
It would, but
Sheena's working. Yeah.
Most likely.
Okay.
Well, she goes in early in the day and stays there until whenever, and then she gets out, goes home, or goes out to lunch or whatever. And then she walks back. She's a walking machine. She doesn't let anything slow her down either, man. She goes out and does it. She gets it done.
Shandog, Dizzy bailed his cousin or nephew who was coming over.
He's picking up his daughter from work.
Pick his daughter up. Yeah. I know.
Well, she lives with him, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, she lives in the neighborhood.
She's been living with him for like a year now.
So the question I had at the beginning of this was, I wonder what Vegas is going to do this year for New Year's.
Probably nothing.
Lights off. Save on the electric.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A lot of pyrotechnics companies are going to be crying.
Yeah.
And the fire inspectors are going to be like, yeah.
Well, no, the fire inspectors are going to be crying because that's all overtime pay for them. To go out for a shoot, what they end up paying for is 4 hours of your time, See, and this is when I was working, so the prices might have changed. 4 hours of your time at $187 an hour.
Oh, jeez.
And they had to pay for 4 hours of your time. If you're going to shoot pyrotechnics, and then you'd have to go, and then I have to be there 30 minutes or 40 minutes before the shoot, and then I'd have to witness a test shot, and then I'd have to verify. I got a wind meter, and I had to verify the wind, and then if it was under 15 miles an hour, they could shoot.
Okay.
And I'd have to inspect their fallout zone where they told me all the crap's going to fall. And that was it. And so I get paid, and actually I get paid the minute I leave the house, go to the city, get my city vehicle, drive to the shot site, inspect that, give them their okay, sign off their permit, go back to the office, enter it in the computer, get back to the car, and then when I got back home, that's when I clocked out.
In the town of Enfield, next town, in the town of Enfield, the firefighters are the ones that actually light off the fireworks.
You got to be kidding me.
No. They're actually the ones that run the whole show.
No.
Well, the fire department runs the show then.
So then the liability's on the fire department. So when the fire department sits there and misshoots, burns a house down, the fire department's liable. Rather than the pyrotechnic company.
Well, I'd rather the city be liable than anybody else. You'll get money out of the city.
Yeah, it'll be hard pressed getting money out of the city, but you'd be probably a lot faster from a pyrotechnic company, I would think.
It all depends on how good of a lawyer you have.
Yeah. I'm not a lawyer either. But
let me tell you something.
It's a joke. I'm not a lawyer, but last night I did stay at a Holiday Inn.
They've locked it down now.
Now you're on 2-week lockdown because you stayed in a Holiday Inn, right?
Yeah. Well, I got a package I got to get together for you, Dizzy, and send it. And I got to figure out anything else. I'm throwing a whole bunch of magnets in it too, Cap.
Oh,
We've got a guy in London licking people's door handles.
Wait, hold it, Johnny. What was that, Johnny Five? A guy licking what?
An Asian guy that had COVID, right?
Yeah.
He went out of this lockdown and they actually caught it. Do you know these Ring camera, door cameras and that?
Yeah.
About 5 or 6 families caught him licking their door handles.
Was this in England?
Yeah, in London.
Hey. Oh man! So the guy had the virus. Oh, yeah. You had it, and he was walking around licking doorknobs on people's houses, and one of those mailbox cameras or whatever caught it. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, when they caught him, they give it all the bloody laughing.
You know, there was somebody that was going around in America, doing the freaking. He was licking different objects in the freaking grocery store and then putting them back on the shelf.
I saw that one at all. Yeah.
He got arrested for terrorism.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got arrested for terrorism.
So he's down in Guantanamo Bay. Oh, I hate to be there.
No. I don't know if he got convicted. I know that he got arrested for terrorism.
Is that a laptop charger?
Oh, well, to scare the shit out of him, they take him down there anyway.
It's Captain Jerk. This is a 12-volt.
Arrested for it and everything else and not convicted. But while you're incarcerated, we can move your ass all over the place. And
120 to 12-volt power supply, 5 amps.
Hold on. Wait. What do you got, David?
What's that plugged into?
AC/DC adapter.
Plug into 110, and then you get 12 volts DC out.
All right.
It's for a lighting circuit for like those. I made a light out of an old motorcycle headlight.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
But I gave the headlight away, but I still got the power supply for the headlight, and I need to figure out what kind of a connector you need because all I got are the leads coming out from the.
No, I'm gonna get my own power inverter, bud. I got it all in hand.
Well, I'll hang on to this. You never know when you need a 12.
I'm not using it for lights though.
You know, this comes in real handy, but I had.
I understand, but I'm not using it for lights.
What are you using it for?
I needed a freaking power inverter for a freaking compressor.
Yeah, but it's DC 12 volts. So I mean,
No, I understand. Don't worry. I got one that I'm gonna freaking order.
I gotta mute my.
It's only like $20.
Come in handy. Sometime you're gonna need a 12 volt DC power supply for something.
You work with lighting. I don't.
It's electricity. Okay. I mean,
I don't know what plug. Yeah, we don't know what attachments I'm going to need for it. So I would have to find one to be compatible with that. The one I'm getting actually has the freaking the plug that I need, which is a bare wire. I'm not using a freaking. I'm not using a plug
sticking out.
Well, I'm just using wires. That's it. It's just a wire that's sticking out.
That's all.
There's no clips. There's no plug. There's no nothing. The one that I'm going to use has clips.
Yeah, well, I was
like
just
little alligator clips.
Sorry about that, guys.
Justin,
Pat text
wires because I had the same thing. I cut the plug off the end of it and just used the power coming out of the wires. But I'm cool with it.
Okay. Right. Yeah. As long as you're cool with it. So I'm going to end the show because Pat's coming over. We're going to go look at his new house down the street.
Make a video.
You bought a new house?
Good to see you, mate.
Nah, Pat's renting a new house. He's moving from his apartment or townhome / to a house 5 doors down from me, and saving almost $1,000 a month to boot.
Oh, that's good.
And that's wonderful. That's what he's after. So
okay,
it's a smaller model than this one.
Cool.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, he's got COVID.
Hey, Tom, do you live in a retirement community?
Quarantine him. He's got COVID, and he wiped it all over his hands.
No, he's going out.
And I'm going out, and I ain't wearing a freaking mask either.
Tom,
what?
Do you live in a retirement community?
No, I don't.
I'm asking you.
No, I don't. I don't live in a retired community. I don't live in a gated community. I
know you don't live in a gated community. I'm asking, is it just like a bunch of old fogies living around where you live, or what?
No, actually, at the end of the cul-de-sac, we got a whole bunch of little kids running around. Across the street from me, we got a single mom and her son just moved in.
Later, Lisa.
Next door to me is Joanne. She's a widow lady. Buried her husband, Artie. Actually, he helped me build the patio cover on my house. Let's see. Next door to me is a colored couple who is my age, and they don't talk to us much. We wave and say, but they don't want to be neighborly, so I leave them alone. And let's see. Down the street will be Pat and his crew moving in. But no, this is not a retirement. This is not a whole bunch of old fogies, as Cap says. It's a mixture, actually. And actually, this week was really amazing because there are 1, 2, 3, 4 houses for rent on this street now.
What's the rent going for?
Pat's paying $1,000 a month and he's got the model down from mine, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. No, 4 bedrooms. 4 bedrooms. 2-car garage. 2.5 baths.
For $1,000.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Get the fuck out. What?
That's what they're going for here.
It's cheaper than Connecticut.
Huh?
But 2-car garage, you're lucky to get a 1-car garage for $1,000.
I mean,
Okay.
I'll walk you down there and show it to you.
Let me tell you this right now about where I live in the area I live in Connecticut right now. Okay.
Okay.
The minimum price that you're going to pay for a 3-bedroom ranch, if you know what a ranch house is, a 3-bedroom ranch house with no garage is going to cost you $1,500 a month.
Okay.
With nothing included.
House directly across the street, same model as mine. I mean, my model is the biggest model in the subdivision. So same model as mine, 2-story, 5 bedrooms, 3 full baths, 2-car garage. That's my house. And she wants $2,000 across the street to rent hers. And
Okay.
So Tom,
it's still empty. It's still empty. And it will be empty at that price for a while.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer that things are meant to be. You know?
I found a guy who is in transition right now with his rental properties, and he's stuck in Hong Kong with the COVID, so he can't travel back, but his wife's here, and that's what we're doing is we're meeting her at 5:00.
Okay.
And but he's got really nice red carpet inside his house.
At that price, who cares about
Oh yeah, it is freaking bright. It reminds me of growing up at my parents. My dad had this thing with red. I don't know what it was, but we had this red carpet in our house, and it was just the sickest looking. God. But yeah.
My grandparents had 70s shag carpet
Oh man.
into the 90s.
So, but that's what Pat was so ecstatic when we started the show at is that
We call them Wilton carpets over there. My gran had one. It looked like tiles. It was like rose shaped of different shades of brown.
Oh, jeez.
oh geez.
Brown is the last color I'd pick for carpet. Who
She had green little tiles in bathroom, in kitchen with little tiny knives and forks in each corner. Then she had
wants a big brown?
cups, saucers, teapot, all the same. Limey green colour. See you
Thanks for
later.
having me up, Tom.
Later.
Dave, Johnny,
Johnny 5,
Peace out.
Yeah.
Later.
Jerk, Johnny 5, Hazy Days, you Dizzy, David C, everybody for joining, and we'll pick you up next week. Later.
Out.